slumbering beast emerging through the mist. Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition spotted on ESRB. So I've got to share this with you guys. Hopefully I'm pointing the right way. Yes, I am. So for anyone who hath lived under a rock, ESRB rating, that is the board, the panel that games have to go to before they release so they can get the ESRB rating, which is basically the age rating, and it's legit, guys. It's there. It's happened. And I'm saying it's happened like I know exactly what this is. We don't. Biggest speculation of what the Royal Edition is. So they've rated it a T for teen, so obviously that's 15 standard tag. But a lot of people are speculating that this is the complete edition. This is essentially what would have been the Game of the Year edition if it had won Game of the Year. So yeah, that's the most obvious answer. That is just all of the DLC slapped together. Episode Gladiolus, man, Prompto, hashtag Iggy is best waifu. All of that just sort of bundled in along with Comrades. But I kind of, while I thought it would be that at first, thinking about it, it wouldn't make that much sense. It definitely would have made sense after episode Ignis, because Square Enix admitted they thought episode Ignis was going to be their last DLC. That was going to be it. That was the ship sailing goodbye to all 15 content. They was going to end it there. So I kind of imagine that they would have had this planned to be that, sort of the complete edition, all the DLCs. And what I would like, especially if it is anything like that, it still could be, I really hope it's them putting it in chronological order, aka putting it in the game basically the way it should have been, rather than chapters that you select in the menu sort of separately. One sort of full coherent experience of all the 15 stuff. I don't know, maybe even throw the anime in. Maybe it will come with Kingsglaive on it. Maybe it will come with a free serving of cup noodle. Could be just about goddamn anything. It could simply be them pushing out something attached with a new mobile title, although I'm not going to be that cynical about it. What I think is more likely, because Square would have had that planned, is that now that there is a second season pass, I don't think it would make sense to do a complete edition. So if this is new news to you, 2018 we're going to get a whole new wave of season pass. Although technically, at least I don't think they have, Square haven't actually called it a second season pass. They've said other episodes, DLC episodes, but for all intents and purposes I think it's pretty much a second season pass. There's some people who are actually believing that the season pass they've currently bought will include the stuff in 2018. Ain't gonna happen, man. Ain't gonna goddamn happen. So I think that if we was gonna get a complete edition, the kind of one where it does slap all together, that would be after that second wave of DLC, episode Arden, probably episode Luna from what Tabitha has been hinting at, and maybe episode Ifrit. I would like that. They've talked about it. I don't think we had that full story. Again, that chapter 1.13, I think it was, it had the Summons backstory. That was very sort of slapped in, not the full story. And I mean, it can't really be the end of the story, otherwise why would they put episode as a DLC choice, a whole DLC we could have had. And it's kind of interesting that they're saying they're doing an episode Arden when they actually said, and this was a quote from Tabitha, Arden's story was too big just to be an episode like Gladiolus Prompto, thinking that it would have to be a movie or manga. So to see them going back on that now, ooh. I mean, I'm glad. I want to play episode Arden rather than read it, so I'm happy with that regardless. So what I think is more likely is that this was originally going to be, in Square Enix's fiscal report, what they had planned and structured was originally going to be the complete edition, but with that second season pass kind of getting announced last minute, I think that's probably what it'll be. Some put together bundle, maybe they'll have all like the mobile games, the King's Knight, which came out after, maybe they'll bring back Justice Monsters 5, maybe they'll throw in some new fancy stuff like a new King's outfit, or they'll bring back the Power Ranger suits. Maybe there'll be some sort of fishing competition or photo quest or new quests and hunts to do. They'll probably spruce it up some way, but I think there could be a possibility this is just a pushing point for them to then push the 2018 season pass. And I know it sounds early considering we only just heard about it, but come on, the first round of season pass, that was going out the door before the game even came out. So I think it could be that. Hell, it could basically be a Goty edition, a complete edition, and then after the 2018 we will then get a complete edition, or completed version, a completed version of a completed version of what some Versus 13 fans is an incomplete version. So there we are, guys. Speculate away. Royal Edition coming, literally no indication of dates. The interesting thing about hearing it through this way is that it kind of implies it might be coming soon, because games don't typically go for their ESRB rating until it's at least 2 or 3 months out at the longest, sometimes way earlier, especially if the product that's being sold is being constantly changed and manipulated. There's no point getting a rating early on and then making significant changes that could fuck that up and get you into some serious shit. And that's also kind of supported by the fact it says the platform's only PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The Windows PC version 15. When the fuck is that coming out? I actually have no... Do we even have a proper date? I know it's early this year, the Windows PC version. I'm not really following it because I know I'm not going to get it. But the fact that this isn't for the Windows edition kind of makes me think that this Royal Edition will be coming out before then. But what I'm going to say is I have spent so much money. I spent so much money on 15, it hurts my brain. I mean, immediately one of those times was 30 quid on 15 A New Empire, and that seriously fucking sucked. So I think I'm kind of out of schmeckles at the moment for something that would just be a rehash. So I'm kind of going to be a bit jealous if they put something really cool in, because I'm going to want to try it out, but it's probably going to be something small and not really worth the price tag. For someone like me, or someone like yourself, who's already probably paid for season passes and lots of Kai Arts figurines. Well, I mean, I only got 2. That price tag was plenty painful enough. But then there's all the other stuff. Buying Kingsglaive, getting scammed on a mobile game. 10 years loss of life following this. Now, I'm joshing with you. I've had a brilliant time. Mostly. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. I'm not going to be cynical. Maybe it's something good. Maybe I'll watch this. I'll be hyped as fuck when the trailer for this comes out and we find out what it is. But I'm getting a repackaged vibe. But there it is, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think it could be. Have your best guess. And for this one time only, I will do it. Because there's been many requests to have it back. Until the next video. Kubo!
What the fuck? Go suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.